Good morning, fam. I got a screechy car. Screechy, scrappy car sometimes. That's okay. I wake up the whole neighborhood when I pull out of the driveway, but what can you do? um, so, the Capitals got eliminated last night in the playoffs, which is really, really frustrating. Really sad. Yeah, it's really frustrating. But it happens, and it happens to most hockey fans. I mean, most hockey fans, their team doesn't even make the playoffs. Well, not most, but many. You can just go, buddy. Just go on around the circle, buddy. It's all right. Just go. Or not. We're at a traffic circle and there's a school bus picking up kids, but there's still like 17 kids to get on, and this truck's not moving forward because he just thinks that it's great to sit here and watch things. Yeah, the Caps got eliminated last night, and it stings. It still sucks. It doesn't feel great. So that's how that is. But it's not the end of the world, of course. It's not the end of the world. And Capitals had a great season this season. They certainly did. My phone is on my phone is on low battery, and I'm door dashing, so I might have to get off of here. This might be a quick video, either way. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to share my personal status of being sad that the Caps lost. It's hard. If you're not a sports fan and you don't really watch sports, then it's hard to it will seem like, oh wow, okay, well your team lost, okay. But when you're a really big fan, it's a big difference. It's a different story. Like, I am a big fan. And so it's hard, you're watching them all season, and you're rooting for them to make the playoffs. You're just rooting for them to do well. Well, the Capitals did really well this season, and they got way farther than anyone expected. They were number 2 in the entire league, and no one expected that at all this year at all. And so we surprised everyone, shocked everybody by making a dramatic return to the playoffs wonderfully. And we got to the second round, and the way we were playing and the way our record looked this year, it looked like we could go all the way. We could have gone all the way. But what happens in the playoffs is things happen, and you can't really control it. You can only do your best. And sometimes this is the tough pill to swallow. Here's your tough pill. And this is true in life too. I mean, well, sometimes your best isn't good enough. And that's hard. To God, your best is always good enough. But sometimes in certain situations, things don't work out because you try your best and your best wasn't good enough. And there's no shame in that. There's no shame in your best not being good enough. Because, yeah, in theory, don't get me wrong, in theory, giving your best is good enough, because what more can you give besides your best? But sometimes in execution or in push comes to shove, your best isn't good enough because it didn't achieve the result you wanted. So it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be for the Caps this season, as far as the Stanley Cup is concerned. And that's totally fine. That makes sense. I mean, on paper, looking at all the other teams, looking at who's remaining and looking where we landed, we didn't miss the mark by much. And so that's what we got to look at. We've played a really strong Carolina Hurricanes team. And again, you can say everything I'm saying here, you can object to and say, well, you're just making excuses for the Caps. I'm not even going to respond to that thought at all. Or to people who say things like that at all. So, the Carolina Hurricanes were a really good team, and they've had the same coach for a while. They've been playing the same kind of system for a while. They have played a dominating style of play. They have the same they have a very strong core team group, and they are a very well-oiled machine. There's a lot to say about the Carolina Hurricanes. It's hard to put into words, but what I would say ultimately is they have more playoff experience than we do as a team, as a collection of players. They are more battle tested. They've been making the playoffs for a while. The Capitals, on the other hand, we made the playoffs last year, and it was a miracle basically. We miraculously barely made the playoffs. Like, we just happened to make the playoffs. Miraculously. I mean, we earned it, because you don't get in the playoffs without earning it. We earned it, but it was like, wow, the Capitals got into the playoffs. They really kind of sucked, but they still made the playoffs. Well, we made the playoffs last year, and we got swept in the first round, which sucks. And there's no reason we should have gotten swept at all. We should not have gotten swept in that series, in my opinion. But we did. And the Carolina Hurricanes, on the other hand, have made the playoffs year after year after year after year, and they have not been first round exit. They have not been a first round exit team. They have been a second round exit team at times, and I'm sure they've actually been lost in the first round, but here and there, depending on who they played. But the Carolina Hurricanes have had deeper runs consistently. They've made it to the conference finals a few times. They've gone deeper, and they're just built different. They are literally a better fit. They are a better Stanley Cup contender than the Washington Capitals are right now, and that's okay. This Washington Capitals team was literally assembled like this year. It was literally assembled this year. Last year, when we made the playoffs miraculously, like I said, but our team was built on scraps in a way. We had sold so many players, and we still made the playoffs somehow. We still did it. But this year is different. We had a different type of team. Okay, so I'm getting a DoorDash right now. I gotta go, but yeah. It's okay, Caps fans. We will get them next year for sure. And it's going to be fun playing the Hurricanes in the future, because I know that I'm going to be looking forward to beating them.